Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me and coming to every single one of my soccer games. Thank you to my little brother for being there and bringing all my jerseys and shorts whenever I forget them. Thank you to Coach Lobato and Neidig, the only coaches I ever had at LT. Thanks to Neidig being the team mom and always being there for when we need her. Lobato being the best coach out there. Thank you.
Hey Mom and Dad, thank you for giving me the best experience I could have all 4 years at LT, driving me to games and practices, always being there for me, giving me the confidence to have the best possible experience that I could possibly have. So thank you for all these years.
First, I'd like to thank all my LT teammates and all the coaches and staff that have made these last 2 years super enjoyable. I have only been here for 2 years, but I transferred from NAS for a reason. You guys certainly proved me right. Lastly, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for allowing me to play the sport I love for all my life. And thank you especially for running out to my games on short notice and bringing me my jerseys. I really do appreciate everything you do for me, and thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me and being there for me through my LT soccer career. You guys have made it really special.
Hey Mom and Dad, thanks for always coming out to all my games, no matter how far away it was or how bad the weather was. And I also want to thank Coach Lansbury, Coach Medino, Coach White, Coach Fregoso, and Coach Newcomb for a great 4 years.
I'd like to start out by thanking all my coaches and teammates throughout the past 4 years. It's been a great opportunity. I've met a lot of great new friends. My coaches have developed me into a great player. I'd also like to thank my mom and dad for starting me out when I was 4 years old playing soccer. I'd like to thank you guys for driving me to all the games, all the practices, paying for extra goalie training and things like that. It's been a great run.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always being there for me and always supporting me. And I want to thank Coach Newcomb for supporting us.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sacrificing your time, always driving me to soccer practice, coming to all my games, and just providing me with the opportunity to play the sport I love. And also thank you to all the coaches for helping me become a better player and a better person.
I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me and driving me to and from games. I'd also like to thank my coaches, Mr. Newcomb, Mr. White, and Mr. Lansbury for always being supportive throughout games and practices. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my mom for driving me to all my practices and all my games. And I'd also like to thank all of my coaches for helping me develop and become a better player.
Thanks Mom and Dad for being so supportive of me over the course of the last 4 years. It means the world that you take time out of your day to watch a little of mine, and especially when the games are in obscure rural farmland towns. Thank you so much. No one knows how busy you are like me, so thank you.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for all the support you guys have given me over the past 4 years. I know it's been a lot of work driving me to practice, coming to my games, but I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me, letting me play the sport that I love, and just supporting me and being there with me for the past 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me, coming out to all the games, and allowing me to play the sport, and always driving me to practice and everything. Thank you.
Gracias a mamá y papá por apoyándome todos mis años de fútbol. Gracias por metiéndome en fútbol cuando era chico. No hay palabras para decir que tantos los amo y que tanto los agradezco por todo lo que me han nacido. I want to also thank all my coaches from freshman year all the way up to senior year for coaching us and leading us through our first couple years of LT. And all the way to our last. This has been the greatest 4 years of soccer I've been in.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for giving me all the confidence that you've given me throughout my 4 years at LT. Thanks for driving to all my games and practices and supporting me through my many years with the sport.
I thank my parents for being there for me over these past 4 years, whether it was bringing me my forgotten socks or cheering me on at the games. I would also like to thank the coaches for giving me the opportunity to make these past seasons some of my most memorable. Thank you all.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for supporting me at LT Soccer for the last 4 years. I love you guys so much for always encouraging me to do my best, and I'd like to thank Coach Newcomb for always being there for us, and again just always encouraging us not to quit and just keep going. And I'd like to thank my other coaches from previous years, and to my teammates. I've made a lot of good friends here, and I'm really glad I got to spend the last 4 years here at LT.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for bringing me to all my games and practices and supporting me throughout my soccer career. And thank you for letting me play the sport that I wanted to play my whole life.
I'd like to thank my parents, my coaches for supporting me throughout my soccer career. And I'd also like to thank my teammates for always making it a fun time.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for watching my games all the time and driving me to practice my games. Especially that one time where halfway through the 1 hour trip I forgot my cleats and we had to drive all the way back. But I made it by halftime. Also thank you to all the LT coaches that have developed me into the player I am today.
I want to thank my parents. I love you, Mom and Dad. I want to thank all my coaches and teammates that have played with me through the years. It's been a good ride, boys.